Okay, hi, this is how we set up the test rig for the RAF. This is a plug of nails connector that goes into the test connector. There are two pins that are alignment on the top and one on the bottom, and those line up with the holes in the board. So you want to take the RAF shield that you're testing and plug that in, and you need to squeeze the legs on the side a little bit in order to get that in there. And then install the shield on the Arduino. So once you've installed the shield, apply 6 to 9 volts power. You should observe that the yellow pump power, which is the LDO output of 6 volts, and the VN power is red. That will be the 6 to 9 volts, or the 9 to 12 volts that you've applied. And if these are off, then either your power supply isn't getting through or the LDO is failing if the yellow light's out. Then when you push the joystick button, it'll advance through the tests. It will first blink the number of the test, and then it'll perform the test. The first test is a test of the WS2812, and it should go red, green, blue. It's a very quick test. The next test tests the air pump output, and that's a test both of the MOSFET, which regulates output of the load dropout regulator of 6 volts, and the output to the pump. The next test is for the gas solenoid valve. That's also through the other MOSFET channel, but it's switching the VN input, and it should click 3 times. And you see that it clicked 3 times, that means it passed. If it doesn't, then it fails. The next test is a test of the joystick extents, and in order to complete this test, you have to do the joystick to the limits of the vertical and horizontal travel, and if it passes, it will go green. If it doesn't pass, you can click the button and it will fail the test and go to the next test. So we'll click the next test, and this test is a test of the thermal sensor, and what you want to do is you want to touch the thermal sensor, and that'll cause the green light to go on. And that's because it detects a difference between the ambient temperature and the human body temperature. The next test is the light sensor. It first measures the ambient light level, and then when you pass your hand over the light sensor, it will turn green. The next test is a test of the servo, and it should go from 90 to 180 degrees, and if that works, that's fine. It's an indication that the LDO is also working as well. That's it. This board is passed.